You know what time it is! These are the things that, for the most part, I discovered at the very end of 2016, and I've been using a lot moving into 2017, aka this month. And if you follow me on Instagram and or Snapchat, then a lot of these things are probably gonna look familiar to you. I go through dry shampoo like nobody's business, and I have really been liking the Refresh and Care Volume and Fullness Dry Shampoo. And I've been using this more as like a texturizer than a dry shampoo, but I also find that it works pretty well as a dry shampoo. It's usually something that I'll use on like the second or third day of not washing my hair, and then I have to wash my hair because I've noticed that as it sits in my hair throughout the day, it does get kind of heavy, so I have to wash my hair after using this. But it smells really good, so that makes me happy, especially when I'm not washing my hair. And I will say, if you have darker hair like I do, be careful when you spray this because you can get white splotches. But what I do is I'll spray it in my hair, let it be white, and I kind of enjoy seeing what I will look like when my hair does in fact turn white. And then I come in and just kind of brush it in with my fingertip. If you let it sit in your hair, it absorbs more oil that way. If you can put up with the whiteness just for like 10 minutes or so, then you're all good. Since it is winter time and I've been traveling a lot recently and going to places that are a lot colder, my skin has definitely been responding to that by being tight and dry. So the way that I have been dealing with this is using one of my favorite cleansers for this time of year. This is the Tammy Fender Cleansing Milk, and it has lavender in it, so it's really, really calming. And I put this on my face, so dry hand onto dry face. And when I put it on, it's kind of like a lotion consistency, and I massage it into my skin after I've taken off my makeup, and it immediately calms my skin. I have never used anything that is so immediately calming and soothing. I love the smell because it's made with real lavender. Tammy Fender is sold at Fullness, which is an amazing beauty store. They now have a store in New York City, and they sell non-toxic beauty products. So all of the ingredients in here are non-toxic if that is something that is up your alley and you specifically look for things like that. So this is just such a wonderful cleanser, and my skin has definitely responded to it, and it feels so much better when I use this. Because I have really oily skin, and I know oily skin people tend to stay away from things that are like hydrating, but this is so great. It just really soaks into your skin. It doesn't break me out. It doesn't leave me feeling greasy. It just makes my skin feel soothed and rehydrated and balanced. Another thing that I've been using is this serum from Lierac. It is the Hydragenist serum, and I've used about half of it. And what I do is I will take out the dropper and squeeze all of the contents out into my hand, and then I will pat it onto my face before I use my moisturizer. And then once it sinks in, I will put my moisturizer over the top. And it just adds a little bit more moisture to my skincare routine without having to get an entirely new moisturizer. And I really like that because this time of the year, I need things that are a little bit more hydrating, but I don't want to buy like a whole new moisturizer and then not use it for the rest of the year. So this is something that I'm definitely going to use up by the end of the season, which is totally perfect because I'm probably not going to need it moving on into spring and summer. Another cleanser that I have found myself reaching for, this is more of like basic cleanser, is the Tula Purifying Face Cleanser. I love the First Aid Beauty Face Cleanser. That's normally what I use when I'm in the shower, but I have been reaching for this one more. I really love how it lathers up. It's super gentle, and when I'm in the shower, I don't want anything crazy or fancy. I just want something that's gonna clean my face. And I have the little travel size, so I can take it with me, and I've just been using it a ton. It also has a really fresh, clean scent, which I really love. I've been experiencing more breakouts than usual. I normally only get breakouts right before my period, which I am on right now. But I think with traveling, the different climates that I've been in, my skin has just been like, whoa, what are you doing? So I got a package from one of my viewers that works at Space NK, and she sent me a bunch of samples for me to try out. She was so sweet because not only did she send me samples, she sent notes with all the products and the reasons why she sent them to me and how to use them and what they were for. And one of the things she sent to me was the Lom Rescue Mask, and I loved it so much that I ended up using up all the sample that she gave me and then buying the full size. So this mask is amazing, and she specifically gave it to me because she said that she knows I get acne around my period and it's so good for breakouts, and she was so right. This mask is like the best mask that I've ever used for breakouts. It has camphor in it, so it has a really nice eucalyptus smell. It's very, very calming, so it reduces the redness on my face that I typically get when I'm breaking out, and it just helps clear up my entire face. So it gets into my pores, it's cleaning out the dirt, and it's also soothing the pimples that I have on my face. So I put this on my skin. You have to shake it up before you use it. I do like that it comes in a tube as well, so you don't have to like dip your fingers in anything. And you put it on your face, you wait for it to dry, which takes about like 20 minutes or so. And then I like rinsing it off with a warm washcloth, and my skin just feels so good after I use it. And my skin started to clear up really quickly. And when I was breaking out really badly, I was using this probably like 3 times a week, and it got rid of all my pimples. So really happy with it. Another thing that is absolutely essential for me in the winter time is a lip scrub, and I've been using a new one. This is the French Girl Rose Lip Polish. I also got this from Fullness when I stopped into their store when I was in New York, and they had this up by the cash register, and I saw it, and I asked one of the girls working there what she thought of it, and she said it was amazing. So I just bought it on a whim because I wanted a new lip scrub, and this lip scrub is probably the best lip scrub I've ever used. It's the perfect texture, so the sugar grains aren't really big and chunky, and there's an oil in there that just moisturizes your lips as you're scrubbing around. And even after you wash off the scrub, you can still feel the oil on your lips, which I really like. It's not like a greasy feeling, it just makes your lips feel hydrated and smooth. So big fan of this, and I've been using it almost every single day. I used it right before putting on my lip color today. Oh, don't mind me just taking a quick break because my legs are falling asleep, because this is 27 and apparently you can't sit cross-legged on the floor anymore without this happening. Also, clouds keep going over and blocking the sun, so can't keep my lighting consistent either. I tried to pick one eyeshadow palette that I was really loving, but I couldn't do it, so I'm showing you two. The first one is the bareMinerals Ready eyeshadows, and these were part of a holiday release, but I've just been using them even though it's not holiday season anymore because it's such a great palette. Every eyeshadow that I have on today is from this palette. So I am currently wearing Gold Leaf, Come True, and a little bit of Granted, and a little bit of Daydream. Also wearing Boardroom as well. I use that as like a little eyeliner on my upper lash line. Another palette that is also very versatile and also very popular right now is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. And I know that for a lot of people, this is a palette that has been hard to find since it has been selling out, and I can definitely see why it has been selling out because it is so awesome. And to be honest, when I first looked at this palette, I was kind of like, okay, I see some colors in here that I would use, but I really don't think that I would use at least half of them. And as I started to use the palette, I realized, oh my God, I'm using colors that I didn't even think I was gonna be using. Some of my favorites from the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette are Bellini, Luscious, Nectar, Peaches and Cream, Georgia, Puree, Summer Yum, Peach Pit, Delectable, Charmed, I'm sure. What I love about this palette is that it leans more neutral, but you still get color in it. And sticking with the whole I need hydration, my skin is kind of dry theme, I've been using a new setting spray. This is the Smashbox Primer Water. So I have been using this just on my face whether I'm wearing makeup or not. And I just find that it gives my skin a little boost of hydration. It also helps set my makeup. And something I wasn't expecting with this is that it smells really lovely. It smells kind of like roses, like a very light floral smell, and I enjoy that a lot. I really, really love these bareMinerals lip colors. I am wearing this one today. It's called Love. I was wearing this color in my Q&A video, and I've just been wearing it a lot because it's one of those colors that adds just enough to my lips. And what I love about these bareMinerals lip colors is that the color payoff is really, really wonderful, and they're really smooth and creamy, and they hydrate my lips. So a lot of times lipsticks are very drying, but these are really, really hydrating, and the color stays on too. Because sometimes with hydrating lip colors, because they're so hydrating, they just kind of slide off your lips, but this color stays on. I am loving some Love. Found me a new nail polish that I'm probably gonna be wearing for the rest of the year. This is OPI's Infinite Shine 2 in Staying Neutral on this one. How appropriate for this timing. I have been loving more neutral nail colors. I'm wearing it on my nails today, and it's not quite a baby pink and it's not quite a nude, and that's why I love this color so much. I've had it on for over a week now and I have 0 chips, so I'm really happy with that. Oh, Lacroix. Everyone's favorite carbonated beverage. I love Lacroix a lot. I'm one of those people. And normally I drink the lemon and grapefruit flavor, but recently Eileen introduced me to the mango flavor, and holy crap, I did not think the mango flavor was gonna be this good, but it is just so refreshing. It's not sweet. It just has like a slight little hint of like the most delicious mango ever, and I am so into it. So into it, in fact, I'm gonna pop open this can right now. That's the sound of happiness. Okay, so I have a confession. I am absolutely obsessed with Sister Wives, and I can't stop watching. I am already on season 6, and it's a problem. I generally don't watch reality shows regularly. The last one that I can think of that I watched like this, when John and Kate +8 first aired, I was obsessed with John and Kate +8. I loved that show so much. And because I think it's the same network creating the show, I kind of have those nostalgic feelings, but it's just so interesting to see what their family life is like. And if you're not familiar with Sister Wives, it is about a polygamous family. So the husband/dad is Cody, and he has multiple wives. And I did not think that I was going to get so heavily invested in the show, but here I am on season 6, and I can't wait to watch more. I really love the show, and just so you know, Christine is my favorite. Christine is bae. Can someone just tell me, has bae become like YOLO, where like no one really says that except like people that are older who are like trying to be cool? Speaking of trying to be cool, this really is gonna solidify my place in like the cool crowd, my word of the day calendar, which I just love so much. I've been wanting a word of the day calendar forever, and I got one, and you know, it's everything that I thought it would be and more. So today's word is evanescent, which means tending to vanish like vapor. I am very on top of tearing off the previous day and revealing the new word of the day because I really look forward to it, and I just love language and words and learning new words. So this gives you the definition, and it also gives a sentence. So it's kind of like, you know, flipping through the dictionary, and these are all words that you typically probably won't hear on a regular basis in casual conversation. So it's always fun to learn something new. On the back, what I also enjoy about this calendar is that there is a did you know fact about something related to the word, which I think is really cool. All right, that is gonna be it for today. I hope that you enjoyed seeing all of my favorites. If you're interested in anything that you saw in this video, as always, I will have everything listed down below. And if you notice that my backgrounds are changing in my videos, it's because I'm in the middle of moving and things are getting very shuffled around. It's gonna be a little bit all over the place for a little while until I get completely settled. I guess I'm gonna get going. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Oh, and make sure you subscribe because I have some really awesome videos coming up very soon that I'm excited to share with you guys. So see you later, everyone. Why did I just do that with my hands? Someone needs to just stop me. Stop. Ingrid, just stop. Take your little word of the day calendar and just go drink your mango Lacroix with your bae, Christine. That would actually be a dream. I bet Christine would like my word of the day calendar. Bye, everyone.